Welcome to the heartbeat of our community. It's businesses. From the hum of machinery to the hands that craft with care, we explore the innovative spirit and enduring tradition of Cabarrus County's manufacturers. Join us as we uncover the stories behind the products made right here in our own backyard and celebrate the people who make them. This is where creativity meets craftsmanship. This is Made in Cabarrus.
In our industry, our customers have a hard time finding suppliers who will deliver high-quality, competitively priced machine parts on time. And so our mission at Ketchy is to make it easy for our customers from start to finish. And we do that by investing in our people. We do that by investing in machining equipment and technology and our process. One example is if you ever come upon a railroad track and see equipment that's doing maintenance on the track. They have equipment called tamper machines that are fixing the ballast and making sure the track is straight. We make a lot of parts that go on that equipment that make that equipment work.
The first job I had, I was 18, and a couple of guys before me had went to the trade school. We needed parts, and a guy showed me how to run the lathe one day, and he said, "This is all you do. Cut a couple of the valves," and I said, "Hey, that's pretty cool. You take a block of aluminum or steel and turn it into a part." Not a lot of people have that ability. A lot of people don't understand it, how it goes from this to that. And everything around us comes from machining. So if you took machinery away, we'd go back to the Stone Age.
Ketchy, it's a special place. I'm not just saying that because I work here and it's Ketchy, but it truly is. We have a great team. We've been here for 77 years. We've got deep roots in this community. When you get everybody bought into that idea and on the same mission to work hard to make it easy for our customer to focus on what they do best and have confidence in their supply chain, it's really fun.
Safeways is a fall protection company that deals directly with equipment used to prevent and to rescue falls. So basically what we do are make body harnesses and all the connecting devices for workers that are working at height. So anytime that you see someone in an elevated working position and they have on a harness, and the harnesses are noticeable, then that's a product that we would make.
It is exciting to be part of a company that is continuing to grow. We feel like we have all the potential in the world and we all hold it in our hands and we work together to make that happen.
I never really thought about what manufacturing was like until I started in it. I guess reflecting back, I would have thought, heavy machinery, sweat. It wasn't like that. While that can be true, really the culture of the people that I work with, they're like a second family, really. I've been working with some of these people for 18 years. I also really enjoy fitting the pieces of the puzzle together that I feel like is what manufacturing is, how everything comes together to create a common goal.
When you care about something, you'll do a good job. And I think the people here fit that mold. And that's really what's helped us drive our business. Because people work hard, they care about what they're doing, they want to do a good job. And when you want to do a good job, then you will, given the right tools.
Complete Design is a corrugated packaging manufacturer with a large focus on retail display and retail packaging. When you go out into the marketplace, you're going to find the stuff that we do in Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart. We also run industrial packaging, which is what everybody refers to as cardboard boxes. That's just not as glamorous, so you don't see a lot of it sitting around. But that's certainly part of our industry, big part of our industry. Right here in little old Concord, we've got a state-of-the-art packaging company that ships packaging nationwide. I still have a hard time after 22 years thinking of myself as a boss. But, I was a young guy when all this started. So creating a culture like that it came natural to me, is just be yourself, be trustworthy, be honest. When you make mistakes, and I've made a bunch, just own them. Try to keep it simple.
Enabling people here to do their job versus us having to do it. Our hands-on was there in the first 5 to 10 years, but then as we got a good support group underneath us, they kind of took off, and that's what manufacturing is all about. Everybody's got the same widgets and equipment that we have, but it's all about how you empower your employees to do their job.
Both Howard and Scott sit me down early and said, hey, we trust you. You do what you do. You make these decisions, you bring things to us, wherever you want it to go, you bring it and we go. That gave me freedom to run wild and make decisions and bring all these digital printers up to the forefront and say, hey, what do you think about this? Where places I've been at before, that would have been unheard of.
Jumping into manufacturing was something that I really didn't plan on. I was just like, I like to draw and I like to create with my brain. That was really the only things I knew. I happened to land here and then found that niche space in between there where I can create with my brain and I see those things come to life. I found that inside of manufacturing.
Corning invented low-loss optical fiber in 1970, and the growth really began in the 80s. Telecom and cable TV companies deployed long-haul networks. Our plant in Cabarrus County produces optical fiber. We connect continents, cities, and neighborhoods. Over the last several decades, you've seen fiber to the home, smartphones, entertainment streaming. That's all increased demand for our product. And most recently, data centers. The backbone of those is fiber optics, and that fuels cloud computing and artificial intelligence.
No matter where I've worked within Corning, the culture's been the same. It's one that thrives on working together as a team and producing superior products. Some of the stigma that we have to correct is that manufacturing is low technology in a dirty environment. We have completely the opposite environment here. We're a world-class manufacturing environment that produces a clean room space that makes the highest quality product for our customers.
I just really enjoy the atmosphere. I like that I'm able to be comfortable being my individual self, which is one of the pillars of the Corning values. So they really do stress that. And it's just been a really highlight for me, all of it, honestly.
One of Corning's values is the individual. What motivates a person, both personally and professionally, varies. So for me, as a leader with Corning, I try to make sure that everybody feels supported and valued at work, and they see the value in what they do every day.
At Lilly, we say that our purpose is we unite caring with discovery to make life better for people around the world. We are a medicine company, and through innovation, we are bringing innovative medicines to patients. And specifically in manufacturing, what we are going to be doing here in Concord is to make medicines with safety first and quality always. And the purpose of this is to be able to dedicate this capacity to the current portfolio of the Lilly products and what is coming in the pipeline, including obesity and diabetes innovation in very innovative medicines.
There's great talent here in Cabarrus County. And so we've found that when we looked at all the places where Lilly could be located, and we chose Concord for a variety of reasons, one of those being the workforce and the availability of this workforce. The schools themselves being willing to partner with us and create the next generation of workers, we have that here. There isn't a lot of pharma in the area, and so we have the ability to let students know that you can be a chemist, you can be a bench scientist, you can be an engineer, and you can do that right here. You don't have to move away to go do that. Really proud to say that to date of all of our hiring, we've had over 70% of our hires be local that have not required relocation. They've been local hires here to the area.
So I have worked for other Fortune 500 companies, and I think that one thing that makes Lilly a significant difference is the culture, is what we stand for. In Lilly, we stand for excellence, respect, integrity, and the culture here makes a significant difference. So that value that we have, that communication and that open environment, it's something that set them apart from other companies.
My sister actually is type 1 diabetic and had been on Lilly products for her entire life. So understanding my purpose and my why and being able to be in a position to kind of work through that while at the same time being able to make those life-saving medicines, especially for her having, this skill set and being able to work in this industry while helping her current state with type 1 diabetes is just a wonderful balance of excitement and then intrinsic reward as well.
As you can see, manufacturing is alive and well here in Cabarrus County, driving innovation and supporting community growth. Every product tells a story of excellence and pride. Get to know these 5 local manufacturers and their employees more during this journey of discovery. Remember, it's all made right here in Cabarrus.